what we did in today's Google Meet in the morning, the same I am going to do in this video. You have to see this video. Those who did not join the Google Meet, see this video and do the same work which I ask you to do, and then send me by tomorrow, that is Tuesday evening. After that, I will not accept your work. So please come and let us start with the work. I have taken this leaf and a mass paper, a paper with square boxes. Now what will I do is, I will draw the boundary of the leaf, because we are going to find the area of the leaf in this video. Children, one thing you have to keep in mind, that you have to close from here. You don't keep the boundary of your leaf open, because we always calculate the area when the figure is closed. After closing this, you can see the closed boundary of the leaf, and we are going to find out the area of this leaf. How will we calculate the area? You can see here some squares are complete, and as I move along the boundary, some squares are incomplete. So we have to count the complete squares separately and the incomplete squares near the boundary separately, and then we'll calculate the area. And to do this, I am going to show the PowerPoint. Children, you can see here a square boxes paper, and now the boundary of the leaf, which looks like this. Okay, after drawing the boundary of the leaf, what we are going to do is, we are going to calculate the area. And to calculate the area, we have to count the squares inside the boundary of this leaf. And to count the squares, see here children carefully, some squares are complete and some squares are incomplete. Means some portion is lying inside the leaf's boundary and some portion is lying outside the leaf's boundary. So we have to consider both, but what way? Let us see. So first of all, we are going to give numbers to the squares which are completely inside the leaf's boundary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So 13 squares are completely inside the leaf's boundary, and now we are going to look towards the squares which are incomplete and near the boundary of the leaf. So you see here first one, this one square, the more portion is lying outside the boundary of the leaf and less portion, very less portion is lying inside. So I am not going to put a tick or a cross for this box. This square maximum is inside the leaf's boundary and very less portion is outside the leaf's boundary. So I will put a tick over here. Same way I will put a tick here and a tick in this box also, and this one also. So 5 boxes you can see here are such that more portion is lying inside the leaf boundary and very less portion is outside the leaf's boundary. But children, see carefully here, these 2 boxes are such that very less portion is inside the leaf's boundary. So we are not going to put a tick here. And once again we start here. These are the squares with maximum portion inside the leaf's boundary. Now how will we calculate the total area, children? We are going to take this number 13, and children, one thing more, that in my case the complete boxes, the complete squares are 13, but in your case it may be different. If you have taken a small leaf, it may come out less than 13, or if you have taken a bigger leaf, it may come out to be more than 13. In the same is the case with the ticks also. How many ticks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So what is the area of the leaf? 13 plus 10 gives me 23 square centimeter. So children, in same way, you also do the work and then send it to me. But while sending, don't make the PDF of your work. Just click the pic and send the image to me in your class groups, respective class groups. Thank you.